We now return to Tropico 3. Okay, the goal today is going to be building some houses. We've got 8 open job positions. I imagine there'll be some immigrants along the way, but before we open up completely to full immigration again, I want to start getting some housing plots down. Then we can bring in the people. Then we can hopefully build up this food thing, get back on track with that. That's kind of a crisis right now. Less than it was, but still, people are going hungry, and we did lose a few people last year. So I'd like to get that, and then I'd like to improve the security situation by having more of the guard posts around the island, and then what? I guess keep filling in industry as we gain more people. Again, we should be focusing on the food aspect of the farms rather than like the other cash crop stuff right now. But it depends. It depends on how many people. We're going to put this on hold here. We're building up a workforce for farming. And to that end, I need to prepare this area for new development. So I think what I'm going to do here. What can that be? I guess it can be right there. But I don't think, yeah, that's not going to go there. So it's going to have to tilt over that way. Could we? I guess that looks good. And then we'll go to there. Good. And then that will drag up to, I guess we'll go here. And then we'll make this section for farming. It's a little too far. Okay. Head out to there. Come on. Okay. 2 new blocks. Now, as much as I would love to make Tropico look like this, I think we're going to go a different direction. We're going to just put down apartments. Not desperate enough for tenements right now, but I think we need to tone down what we're able to do so I don't have to spend a whole bunch on electricity. Yeah. That. Like that. Maybe do the same on the backside. It is quite a lot. Very samey looking houses, sadly. Apartments, rather. But that will fit the housing that we need perfectly. And then what? Do we maintain this idea? I did want to put, as I'd said, something in every sector. I don't really have a cabaret over here. Tell you what, we'll put one here. Give that a little space. That'll be a high class one. Here, I mean, we've already got one of these. Do we have... We don't have just a regular pub over here. We've got the hospital there. Oh, right. I was thinking actually about a cathedral here, wasn't I? So it would have fit right nice there. Oh well. Put it over here. Because that part is actually an issue. Maybe we can get a couple more houses in there in the back. Yes, we can. Just do side by sides. Save this for something. That. What is going to be that? Restaurant, gourmet restaurant. I mean, it could be. Don't have one in the area. All right. A little high class for the buildings that are going to be there, though. But we've already got a restaurant over here. It's okay. Really don't like how this fits, though. Fortunately. I'll have to be off kilter then. Then maybe we can fit a little park or something there once those all grow up. Let's see, another apartment block. here. Does... Oh well. Spacing's not going to be perfect. Actually, if I kick it over, then I can put a strip of trees on that side there. Okay. Because I think everything else has been built thus far. Yeah, so we should be able to focus on that now. Right, we're building a farm there. Okay. Now that... See, have you guys put fields down yet? It doesn't look like. But I don't think it's going to go right across from there, so this will have to be its own thing. Now I can access a dead space, though, if I need to. Which will be good. Let's see, there's that garage there, that one there. I think it was complaining before that this was an issue, so we may end up doing another garage up here. Though I don't know... Because, I mean, people actually live near these. That's why these are overcrowded. Putting it further might not be used. We'll put one there anyway. Okay, that's enough for now. Once again, it's going to take forever to build just because yeah, I put everything down all at once. I hate how it does this. Like they come in here, they look like they're really building it up fast, and then they stop just before it's done.
What is it now?
Okay. Upscale dress code. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. There are 13 new immigrants. So building a place for them all to live. Now that I look at it, maybe not. That's quite a distance, actually. I was going to say, if I push that over, I could maybe get 2 more apartments here. Condos, rather. But I could actually probably get a mansion in there. Have my first mansion. Actually fits pretty good. Here's the front. Oh, hey, come back. I guess actually that's the front. But I can't fit anything else. Well, I could maybe fit a house. Well, I mean, this would be the front of it anyway. Should be fine because the back side would then be facing the cabaret. Front doors facing the fields. Fine, whatever. Now, based upon that, though... Oh, that's electricity. Never mind. We're good on the electricity, I think. I was going to say that beautification... I'll do a little beautification down here. In fact, why don't we anyway? Garden... Just the big garden? I guess this is the big garden. Yes, okay. So we'll do, like... that. There's already a fountain there. Right out the back side of the cabaret. I don't know, man. The options. See, that's... oh, whatever. It'll work. Demanding elections. How we doing on that anyway? 95% approval. Loyalists are having a moment. I guess we do another TV station specifically for that because that's Lucha Libre. That's making me money. This is helping with the learning. We could put another one down specifically for that. Again, not enough statues. It was insane. I mean, right now, it's just we'd need like 20 statues. Again, I'm not sure what constitutes a statue. And it's probably anything in here. It decreases liberty. I see. I should be careful about that. Use them to improve environment happiness, environment happiness, environment happiness. Modern art exhibition, or maybe not. Okay, I see this is empty. Empty, good. Now, before we get too crazy on that and fill it up, migrants, let's come in. Get rid of those eyesores. Farmers. Farmers are living in the mansion. Well, I mean, what do you expect? Because we have lowered the rent, so it's really a first come, first serve thing on that one. So I guess in that case, because I keep forgetting about it, in that case it doesn't really matter. I mean, obviously housing quality here is superb, and then everyone on the island could just live in a mansion, but that's impractical. So really, condos are absolutely the best, I think. I mean, not in terms of capacity at all. In that case, this is a nice happy medium at 60 quality, but I think I think if I had a choice, like if I could conceivably redo the entire island in it, okay, I would definitely choose to put everyone in mansions. Okay, so here's an option here where we can put condos on this side to beautify this area a little bit. But you know, maybe if it were those two, then I would replace these with condos, so it kind of matches the aesthetic here. But we're just gonna fill them back in with some apartments. Flip them around this time. What do you mean? Okay. Okay. Well, keep going. They seem to put those apartments up pretty fast. We should be concerned for their build quality, I guess. Let's see, how is this school? Nobody's in school. Nobody's in college. We're full of kids, though, so they'll grow up. They'll become a thing. Push in lots of money, that's good. Our electricity is stable. Our food situation is getting better, but we still need more farms. How's the employment situation? Still need people. Alright. Well, unfortunately, we're getting there, but we still seem to have everybody filling in on a house. Perhaps we are emptying these? We are absolutely not. That's not what I want. Let's tuck away a little guard station in the back here. Guards can be right there to make sure that the radio station doesn't get devoured by rebels. Somewhat block it off from the tourists. It's out of the way. Okay, we do have a market there, so actually this area would be good for that, but it looks like we could get at least 2 more apartments in here. Possibly, let's see, that grabs right about there. We might even get 2. That'd be a real tight fit. I don't think it will. Because I'm looking at that shadow as the overlap. I think it would overlap. Okay, never mind that. We could well, I mean, putting little houses in here just be an aesthetic choice. We're in need of a new garbage, aren't we? Okay, guess not. Must have just put one down. Where's all my garbage? 1, 2, 3. Well, look, I mean, if there's one for every 200, then we've hit a cap. Where did my... this. Landfill coverage. Does not show me. Boy, yeah, we're losing votes, but, again, I don't think this is low enough. I mean, how could I raise loyalists? Because they're really their own thing, right? Like, they only raise up out of loyalty. They're not... I should find out who this Inez Chavez... I don't think we need to make a speech still. I think maybe doing a TV channel will be enough. Yeah, I mean, it's getting worse, but it's not going to be devastating. So they're not a faction leader. Oh god, I don't even know how to... Strongly for the opponent.
¿Sí?
Buenas tardes.
Vargas,
Muy buenas.
Perez.
Muy buena.
No me interesa. No me interesa.
Huh. You'd think that one of the strong opponents would be the guy I'm running against himself.
¿Qué? ¿Qué necesitas?
¿Qué?
¿Qué?
No me interesa.
No me interesa.
Buenas tardes. Ajá. Muy buena.
¿Qué necesitas?
Muy buena.
I just want to
¿Qué
see
necesita?
what faction
¿Qué?
they belong to, because then I could actually do something about their faction, but you know, whatever. Okay. Oh, we're not... Wasn't that... Wasn't... What? Did I just make something up? Wasn't it Inez Chavez? What was I just looking at that... Now we're running against Rosalinda Colon? Isn't she one of the rebels?
Buenas tardes.
Well, I mean, so much time has passed in Tropico now that I would be amazed, actually, if the initial rebel was alive. Okay. Action relations... Wait a minute, this is me.
¿Qué?
She's a builder. End global starvation. No political faction supported. So she's running as an independent, I suppose. She's making $15. Good intelligence, exceptional courage. Well, perhaps that's the problem, is that courageous people, especially leaders, tend to be rebellious side. But, so why isn't she a faction leader then? That's weird. She would prefer better working conditions? So I guess we could do easy does it, but really I need the construction. But I could do easy does it. And start raising job qualities for these people. What is, whoops, we're just here. What is the current Caribbean pay? I see. So, perhaps we need to raise wages just a little bit. That's 16, that's 18, next one is still 20. Let's see, by lowering sweatshop to a better way of life. Be helping. We'd be helping ourselves. Okay. Remember stated goals so I can actually complete them. What do we want? We've already got one of those over here. Oh, we are missing housing. We desperately still need housing. I don't know. Okay. Listen, we got spots open, so at least you could be living in a crappy tenement as opposed to shack. So I suppose it's because of this. Should I just build another tenement over here? Again, it's not ideal, but it is fast and it takes a lot more people. Fills in the space for a lot more people. Since we do kind of have a little bit of industry where we need a lot of people with a lot of houses, so we'll do that there. Because as much as I do like the apartments and leaning on them, they do not provide enough housing. Need, sadly. Oops, not tenement. Apartment block. Spacing's not the greatest right now. And that'll be a walkway, so we don't want to do that. In fact, actually, the walkway will be kind of in the middle there, so we could pull that back even. Pull that within line of that, and then short one here. Put that back in. Oh boy. Continues to be that garage problem. Which I guess means we need another one. Well, there's one right there, though. Damn, what would I do? Hey, you know what? I want to get rid of you. Just put another one in. Just because I can. That would be real tight. It'd look better, though. Could I get a... Well, I could. We did that. A condo... Damn. Well, I mean, this doesn't really serve the purpose to do that. Well, we can put a statue here. Not that. Okay. Too big. That may sort of help. Ooh, we're losing we're losing votes actually by the minute here. Right. %. Not great. I think it's time. I don't know, should we put one down here? I mean, that's valuable real estate otherwise. What about here? Won the election barely, though. Surprisingly, doesn't like it. Okay. So, are we draining this yet? Well, a little bit. Still not super. If we did, okay, we could get rid of them, temporarily put them into that tenement, and build ourselves another little batch of apartments here. I mean, I really do hate how there's not enough variety in that, because we're kind of overcrowding the apartments. At least there's enough variety in the condos that, you know, you can put a few down, even though they are the same capacity, you know, at least you're doing something different. See, now here's the problem. Can't make a move to get rid of that just yet, because then we're gonna have a lot of homeless people. What could go there? I don't think entertainment is an issue right now, though. How's the food situation? Well, okay, we got unemployed people. That's useful. We've situated ourselves good there. Papaya, right. I do not like the fact that it is, oof, that's no longer good. It's no longer good stuff. Papaya, that's what I wanted. Banana. Okay. So maybe if we scoot it over here, because these crops over here are eventually going to be taken out, And I would assume that once that happens, this one will start building nearby again. So maybe we'll back it off a little. Get that in there. You are pineapple. Which means get another pineapple over here. Is that going to destroy that? I hope it doesn't. Put it here just to be safe. So yeah, I was going to put mansions over here and just kind of do that natural progression of these things, but there's really not a reason to, if we're not getting rent out of it. Which, I mean, our money situation is not terrible, but we could probably now do that since everyone's got a high enough paying job that they could afford something decent. It would not be a bad thing. Where's our situation with this? Okay, we're now up to 440. Can build a few more condos over here. I mean, more than a few. Like, we could actually cram the condos in. That might not be a bad thing. Let's see. That's taken up there. Okay, well, it looks like that's the only way. Okay. Well, that one... we could just stuff a house in there, though. Although houses are actually longer than these, aren't they? Oh, they're the same size. Yeah, so it won't fit that way, but it'll fit this way. It'll look less awkward. Not have as many people living in it. Perhaps we should turn it around so that that front door fence is... How's that work? Oh wait, it's a little separated. And then we will cram the condos. Not. Okay. Well, in that case, that cannot go there. Could put a secondary house in here, though. But, again, is that what we want? When I could put another condo in here, and that would take up... Oh, take up the same space, really, actually. But would provide better housing content or quality. That's the word I'm looking for. Condo. Guess of this one. Closer on one side or the other, doesn't matter. And then in that tiny spot, let's put a restaurant. That is the smallest building I can build. Perfect. Okay. So those going. Right. Start pulling that down that way. Tourists have been abducted. Okay. Chance 100%. I mean, this is the best thing the whole way, right? Do not take tourists hostage, please. It's not good for any of us. That space. Ah. Propaganda TV. So, did we do it? Did we bump them up a bit? Yes, but then we seem to have lost a large part of them. Well, we could do a religious newspaper. That's not terrible. Everything else is absolutely not going to happen, so about the only thing we can do. Pause to figure out where that's going to go. What was I saving here? I was going to put a hotel here, wasn't I? Because I was thinking of expanding the tourism group out here. So I was going to put a fancy hotel out here. But as you can see, it is not beautiful enough for that anyway, so I think that's a dead idea. Let's think about something else. like... There it is. Is that... Oh, it's the wrong way around? Still too big. Okay. Wow, that is big. That is very big. All right, well, could put it on the other side. It's fine. I mean, this definitely encroaches upon pyramid here. Got to be somewhere better we can do that. I don't really want to put it right next to the other one, but I developed the city in such a way that it does that. How about we do it out here? That'll work. It's not super ideal. If I give myself enough space, I might also be able to put a house out here. So somebody can live next to this. They can. They could also do a condo if we wanted to do that here. So they're not going to fit anything else. Let's just do houses here. Well, I mean, that's 70, which is 84. More people can fit inside of it, but it's more electricity we're using up. I want to save the electricity for the big stuff. Although, what kind of big stuff do I still have that needs electricity? Right. Sports complex. Was that even going to fit here anyway? I don't even... No, like, you can see it's way bigger than the roads even. But yeah, I do need to put this somewhere. Not going to go. Oh, and it's outside the radius of the electricity too. Great. Okay. But yeah, that's too big for anywhere. Like, especially if I was going to put the airport here, which I should, just because that's kind of the whole... Well, right there on the beach. You know, it brings in tourists, so the airport should be here. So where are we putting the sports bowl? Because here? I was going to put the ranchware out there, wasn't I? But I could also do it here. It would cut that road off, which I would like to connect up. But what we could maybe do with this, when I rework this road... Well, we won't put it down now, so I won't worry about it, but we'll put it over there. That'll be the best thing for it. Anyway, I was over here making excuses for why I wasn't developing this. I mean, we do have the electricity. We do have plenty for this. Alright. Since this is probably going to develop as another nice condo area anyway, let's just continue that. Although, who in a condominium would want to live right next to it? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because there are no wealthy people because we are Tropico. Everybody gets live for free in a house. How big is that? Why can't I see the grid on this one, but I can see it here? I guess because it's power-based. Oops. That is not what I wanted to do at all. Oh. I only thought they looked different. I didn't realize they were also different sizes. Boy, that's touching right there. But anyway, we'll get a religious newspaper going. Right next to the religious school, I think. Nope, that's not a religious school. Field trips. Right. God, I was doing that wrong. Put them in the youth organization to create loyalists? No, intelligence. Increase their intelligence. Which is the one... Oh, it was the high school that gave parochial education, right? Extra religious courses slow down education rate by 15%. Some become religious supporters. Okay, so that's actually not doing anything good for us, really. It's just that religiosos got pissed off about it when we weren't catering to their needs. So actually this is actively harming us. It's a good thing nobody is going here. I wonder if maybe that's even part of the situation here. as to why nobody's going to that high school, because we definitely have an age group here where it looks like kids could be going. Why are there so many children? How
Hola,
actually
vamos a
old
jugar.
are you? You were 15. Okay. That is how a 15-year-old is being represented here. 15, though, and you're going to grade school still?
¿Qué tal?
15 years old, okay. Grade, so what age are the high schoolers?
Excelencia?
In their 20s. Interesting, okay. Alright. It's unexpected, but okay. So really now, actually, I'm working at cross purposes here. Let's pause for a minute and think about this. Because the religious faction is just going to keep complaining constantly, right? And all these things ultimately hurt me to impose upon people, and I don't want to anyway, just out of principle. What exactly does raises the respect and the portion of citizens in the population? So yeah, like the more I cater to them, the more there are going to be. Now, I don't think we're going to ever have a situation where I can get rid of this many, but like catering to their demands just makes more of them, which means that more of them will be less satisfied because I'm not catering to the other demands here. So maybe I should just risk pissing them off. I'm surprised how far that dropped anyway.
Muy buena.
Not in brackets. My spouse has died. Maybe I should follow my darling in the afterlife. Okay, that doesn't seem like that should be. Now that is presented. I get more money. Aspirin. How old is this? An oldie. Right. So, is it possible that the religious faction is full of people who are old as well? Because then I'm working to hurt myself there. I beg your pardon? Oh, okay. I was going to say, these are detractors of the religious faction, not detractors of me because I'm pissing them off. Okay. So yeah, overwhelmingly, people are actually supporting me in not supporting them, but the strong supporters got like one. Okay, so no, it is absolutely not two old people. That does not pan out. Then that is the problem. But yeah, like maybe I should, because this is actually bad. We just want to go back to general education, because we don't really need that, and we can use the newspaper to deal with that. Just swap it out. I think we're fine though. We got the support of everybody else pretty well. I mean, God, how is it? We built them a cathedral. How is this not enough? Maybe because they're always full. There's just not enough. Yeah, I mean, they're always full. Maybe there's just not enough satisfaction amongst the religious people because they can't go to church because they're all full. But I'm not going to go around building more of those either. Whatever. Anyway, I don't think I accomplished my goal whatsoever. Oh, okay. Well, we've got some empty tenements that we could maybe get rid of one of these, at least, so I can start making more apartments down here. The goal was to, get some of these people out of here. We could get them into nicer areas and then trash this place. What are these all? These are... Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the farm. Papaya, pineapple. Those are pretty much dead for that, aren't they? A little bit of pineapple still works here, but... okay, well, I guess I should just move to new farmland fill this in, especially if it's papaya pineapple, we can replace those pretty easily here. Fill those in, get the sugar moved over there for the rum, and then fill this in with, I don't even know what, man. Maybe we just don't even need to go that far. Like, I still think that we should get enough of an army so that we can defend ourselves just in case building a nuke upsets certain individual nations, and then just build that. So maybe I'll go plunking down more of these. How many are we at now? Probably still not enough for even half of what we need. Generals at 6 plus... Okay, 25. I think maybe I'd like to have... God, if we had 30 soldiers and 6 generals, how much was the ratio again, though? I forget. One general for every 3 something? I don't remember. I'll have to look at what that is again for happiness, but we'll maintain the 6 generals that we have. Maybe I should go for 9, because I did want to have another base on the other side of the island so that we could get people out of the houses and living on base. Maybe we can put another base up here. It'd be right next to the garage. I don't know. We'll work on the army next time. I'll take this apart as I can, but I'm not going to focus on redeveloping this. I think we'll try and aim for the end goal here as soon as possible. I mean, we got some empty spaces here. Still a lot of unemployed people, though. That bothers me. So I guess that means we will, in fact, try and rush more of the food, so we can at least keep that going. How are we on the food now, anyway? Okay. We seem to be above it, but just a little bit. I mean, if we explode too much, we're probably going to have that issue again. I mean, you know, the fact that someone is still skipping a meal means that we are right at the cusp. So that's not great. And then we got to deal with the issue of the Caribbean pay. God, the average person is going to get bumped up to $20. Then I'm just going to have to spread out a different way. Income disparity, though, should be pretty tight now. I mean, I guess that's good. Anyway, time to end this one here. I'll see you next time.